Which car is broken?
Car broken.
Who broke my car?
I broken car.
Which car is broken?
My broken.
Okay, I come and fix it, okay?
Huh?
I come and fix it.
Huh?
I come and fix the car.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That is in there. Okay, push it like this. Comes fuel. Don't easy. Yeah. I made some accomplishment today. The exhaust is off. So hopefully by tomorrow this whole engine is out, but that's it for today. Come back to play tomorrow. The sun is going down. 24 hours later, we are still working on this thing. Air compressor is off. Power steering is still on. That's the next one. Drive shafts are off. Okay. Wiring harness. And the computer. Maybe I should take all this computer off if I do some damage. All is left is one clip right there. Okay, the computer is off. Now all I gotta take off a few grounds. That cable, which is gonna be a pain because it looks like it's rusted out. These are transmission fluid lines. What else? Maybe I want to take this off too to make that engine independent. That's about it. Let's get started. So I just realized that I cannot take off the engine minus the transmission because I can split the bell housing. However, there's some bolts I cannot take off because I can't turn the engine. Let me show you. Let's get under there. Okay. Right there. Those bolts right there, that will split the, what do you call those? What the hell do they call this? I know, I forgot. I can't take those bolts off because the engine will not turn. So what I'm going to do is this engine is gonna come off in pieces. I can take off the engine and the transmission at the same time, or I can take off the engine in pieces, starting with the cylinder head, and then I can come underneath here, take this oil pan off, take the bottom off, and then take off the valve, or take off the cylinder that is stuck. But for me to do that, I need to take off the head. So when I take it off, leave the crankcase down alone to get to the piston that is bent. So let's start with cylinder head first, see if we can take it off. I've never done a cylinder head job, but I don't know, let's see. I already took off the lockers. I don't know if they call them the lockers. This looks the cylinder head shaft, whatever. What am I doing? I don't even remember their names. Anyway, I already took all those off. Now I can take, I guess they are loose, so I'm going to try to take off this I'm going to take off this cover, timing chain cover. From there, see if I can take these off. After I take those off, maybe I can be able to take off the cylinder head off. Other than that, I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I really don't want to take off that transmission. I can take it off. I already took off the welding harness, but right now I have not bought the engine for this car yet, so I think there is no point for me to take off its transmission and set it on the floor. I'll just take off this engine. I'll just take this engine apart and then take it off apart, starting with the cylinder head. It is what it is. Yeah, let's do this. It sucks when for me to take that off, I gotta take everything here off for me to get to this timing chain cover off. Either it's gonna have to come off because it bolts the cylinder head right there and back there. For me to take this head off, I need to take off the timing chain. Alright, I'll give you an update in a minute. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there is your engine is out. I almost missed the recording of taking out the motor because I hit the button. I thought it was recording. When I came back, it wasn't recording. So anyway, at least I showed the last part of it though. So car engine. So now what I'm gonna do is put back that hood for now, and then I don't know, I might clean up my garage and push in the garage, but in the meantime I'm gonna put on the hood and then put on back the tires so I can push it back and forth. Right now it's light, it's no longer heavy because the engine is out, so should be able to push it back and forth. I eventually had to take off the power steering with the engine. I regret doing that. I mean, it was a tough job. It was kind of hard to get to the bolts in the back of the engine. I lost a few power steering fluids, so but that's not a big deal. They can be replaced. So the power steering was too tight up. My wrench would not fit in between here and there, so because of the wall is right here. I know it would fit if you have the right tools, but I didn't have the right tools. So because people always take them off with the engine still in the car, when you have the right tool, but I didn't, so the whole thing had to come off. And I eventually decided to take off the transmission because I couldn't separate the torque converter from the engine and the transmission, so that's why I had to take everything off. So now I'm gonna start dismantling the engine on the floor so I can split the torque converter from the engine, so the torque converter stays with the transmission. Okay, step 1, taking engine off, out right there. Stay tuned for step 2 anyway. Split the engine, start taking it apart.